It's G from Made in Murray. It's another innovative interview. And in this part of the interview, what I do is I flip the script. So the interviewee gets a chance to ask me one question. The first question they can think of. You're up. What's the question?
Okay, G, I'm going to ask you, do you think anyone can be a leader?
Ooh. What a fantastic question. I got to buy some time and think in the back of my mind about how to answer this one. I think that people have to first learn to lead themselves. I think that the individual must first learn about themselves, who they are, what makes them tick, what they like, what they don't like, what they can do. They have to realize the skills they have and the skills they need to develop. And once they understand who they are and where they fit into the grand scheme of things, then they can set an example for other people. So if they lead by example in terms of becoming a good and better person within themselves, I think they can be a leader for anybody.
Good answer. You should be on this seat.
There you go. Saying it's easy, right? Doing it's a whole, right? Yeah, right. You know, we've all got our vision of how the world should look, right?
Yeah.
So there we go, mate. I'm working on my fourth leadership book right now, so a lot of the leadership stuff is on the back of my mind right now. I've got stuck on the last 3 pages, so because the crisis threw me a bit. I was like, I know how I'm going to finish the book, and I know what I'm going to do, and I know how I'm going to get it out, and I know the message I want to get across, and then it suddenly didn't seem relevant anymore.
It's amazing, isn't it? I mean, everything you do and everything you say is suddenly in a different lens. You know, there's no decision, there's no communication which is independent of the current situation. It changes everything. How everything, you know, the most simple of product press releases suddenly has to be reinterpreted and rewritten to make sense within this current environment.
Yeah, the fabric of society has altered with these current changes. The fact that people can't at the moment interact with people the way that they used to. The fact that some things that were never thought of twice before, like how should I do this, where should I go, when should I go, just going to the supermarket for people has altered. And that's something that I think it will take time for people to get comfortable with those ideas.
Yeah,
it's a shock to the system, and you know, people are the network of fabric that weaves the system together, and so it's going to take time for the dust to settle and for people to fully comprehend what's happening, I think.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, and we've never had a crisis on a global scale like this that didn't involve guns and tanks and planes and bombs, and so that's a new aspect for people to live through. And as a result, I think that this is going to be the time in history that people study. People are going to study what people did right now and how they reacted and how they found a way through it. And that makes our decisions right now really important.